What's up, everybody? We got our Synchro god out here. He's revving it up here at the Louisville Regional. Came in top 16, 14th to be exact. Went in there, came on and did his thing. Introduce yourself, what'd you do, and how'd you place and all that stuff.
Hi, my name's Emil. I played Synchron today. I went X2, so I went with 6 wins, 2 losses. Yeah, deck went a lot better than I thought it would today. Had a lot of fun playing it. Had to answer a lot of questions, people reading cards.
That's true. When you come out here with Synchro cards, you're like, it ain't a Baron? I don't know what any of these cards do. I can dig
All right, yep, we can get right into it. All right, so first off, we'll just start with the main engine. So you're gonna start with the best boy here, Junk Synchron. Normal summon, special level 2, gets all your plays started.
The best of them.
All right, next best boy here, pretty new, Stardust Synchron.
I do love Stardust Synchron.
Effect, normal, special, add a spell, trap, mention Stardust Dragon. You contribute a monster to special it, so it's a starter and extender with your little guys. Wouldn't play less than 3. Sort of fresh off the ban list, Jet Synchron.
I thought they was free my boy Cirque, but they free Jet Synchron.
You know. All right.
I forgot that card got unbanned.
That's all the tuners, but now we got to the little guys they pair with. So we'll start with the best one here, Doppel Warrior. Best combo. You see these? You get these 2 on the board. That's your FTK.
Yep.
On Synchro Summon, summons 2 Doppel tokens, so it creates more, it lets you Synchro climb and get into your bigger guys. Next, Junk Converter, another great way starter. You discard a tuner and himself, grab a Synchron monster, so you sometimes grab Junk, and then you just go from there. Next, this little guy, Synchron Carrier. He puts in work. With some new support, he's playable, so now you can go into Junk a lot easier. And make Speeder live without your other 2 guys. And this guy, I tried today. Kind of a theory with it, but it worked out pretty well. We're playing Ascator Dawnwalker. So what this guy does, discard a card, he summons himself in a Fire Ant, which is a level 3 tuner. So these 2 guys together make a Synchro 8. Sometimes you go Omega, sometimes you go Excel Stardust. You pitch a tuner, and you can make a Barone before Speeder, so you don't get hit.
That's crazy.
And then we got the one-of monsters. So we got Stardust Trail, pairs with Stardust Synchron. You tribute Stardust for his effect. If a monster's tribute, she specials herself. So that's a Synchro 8. Or I'll show you a play here a little bit later on that helps you actually play passively beer if you go Speeder. Another little we played Destrudo, another extender. I didn't actually mention this. So great way to get around this is you go Dawnwalker, you discard Destrudo. Special that the Ant, Destrudo target this to make it level 2. You make it Omega, and then you synchro those 2 for a Baron before you even normal summon.
I see why he was cooking.
Played Ringo Worm. Same reason. Discard tuner. You can make a Baron. You can use the level 2 as a synchro as a tuner or a non-tuner. Great extender. And then this weird dude. You'll see in the extra deck here a little bit why I'm playing this guy. I'll explain him a little bit later.
Remember, says free. I get 3 monsters.
Yeah. And then lastly, we play 1 Cerevis. We're playing Herald in the extra deck. So after you proc Herald effect, you use his effect, grab this guy, so it's extra protection on your opponent's turn.
Extra interruption.
Now we got spells. One of the strongest spells in the deck. We're playing Synchro Overtake. It might as well just say Special Junk Synchron. That's all I'm playing. I didn't play Jet Warrior, so I can't search Jet, but he's really all I needed because he can be a combo starter or an extender. I'm not playing tunings in this deck, which is a little controversial, but I'm playing 3 on your mark, get set, duel. You activate it, you control no cards, add the Synchron monster. So you don't. The problem with this deck before is that you can only search tuners with tuning, but with this, if you already have a tuner, you can now search this guy. So you can enable your plays without even having, if you don't have any other level 2s in graveyard, it searches your level 2 to get your combo going.
There's a reason that card had some value.
Your main search target off of Stardust Synchron, Illumination, it Foolish Veil is a Stardust monster, but if you control a Stardust Synchro, you can actually special it from instead. So you can get extra value off the Stardust Trail, or special the Stardust Synchron to get in a pinch. Other effect in the graveyard is you banish it to level modulate a Stardust monster, which does come up in a play I'll show you here in a little bit. And now we got just some deck cards, talents. You know, talents be talents.
Yeah, the hand trap, talents. Let me see what we're going to do here.
You'll see what it's extra dirty in this deck. You get hand trapped. The deck, ideally, rips 2 cards out of your opponent's hand with Omega, and then you rip the 3rd card on top of it. They just basically not playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Will do.
And then we got Rhoda. Rhoda's good. Rhoda. A lot of warriors. Foolish. Reborn. Best extender. Followed by. And then we have this little field spell package. So we've got Dragon Ravine, pretty popular. We have Set Rotation, a Terraforming, and Junction. Junction says you tribute a tuner, special Synchron from a deck with a different level. So if you open all tuners with this, you can summon a tuner, tribute, summon carrier, normal summon your junk Synchron and combo from there. Or if you keep it up and you Synchron your opponent's turn, you spin a card on their field back.
Okay.
And that is the deck, the main deck. It's 43 cards, all spells, no traps. Should I do the extra next?
Absolutely.
All right. So, I'm gonna first of all shout out Mr. MVP. The whole reason you played the deck, Junk Speeder. You summon this guy, you summon as many Synchron tuners at different levels from your deck as possible. So you go, in this deck you only play 4, 3, and 1, but that's all you need, because if you go with Doppel, you have your 2 non-tuners and you just climb from there. But yeah, absolute best card of the deck is the reason why you play it.
Did the second one never come up, or just the one?
We only play 1, because after you resolve it first, you have all your, you don't really need another one. Then we have Celestial Double Star Shaman. So this guy helps you climb. When he's synchro summoned, summons up to 4 level 2 non-tuners. So you can summon multiple copies of Doppelback, you can summon Junk Converter, just more ways to climb. Martial Metal Marcher summons back a tuner as you're climbing.
My buddy wants one first, and then Tyler.
Next we got Arclight. Herald, you know, great card, great endboard piece. Again, you tribute it. Effect, you grab Cerevis, made it pretty strong.
You get an actual interruption on top of it.
This guy that's limited to 1. Use full combo, you're drawing about 6, 7 off this guy. You're making this guy first, and then you're just drawing into all your attacks and hand traps, all that, while you're building a board. Excel Synchron, quick effect tuner on your opponent's turn, but best part about him is level modulation, because you can send any Synchron monster either raise or lower its level by the target you send. Yeah, it can also help. There's a play with this that can also help you protect your Junk Speeder, which you're trying to do at all costs. And the last level 5, you have to play this in the deck. I think it's the best one. There's a couple, you play this for Synchro Overtake, because you need a card that mentions Junk Synchron on it, its material.
Shout out to you, Say.
Yeah, we revving it up here. We got, but out of the best one in my opinion, because it's a level 5, it just blends well with the deck. Charge Warrior, a nice climbing piece. Again, you draw you draw a card on Synchro Summon. I'll go next. Your boss monsters. You got Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
Goes rare. Beautiful.
You got Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. You're making Omega, which is really important here. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which can then revive a tuner to help you go into things like Verondafleur. And the new piece, why this deck is, I think, got so much more power, Bestial Dispater. So, on effects, you can target a Banish Light or Dark Monster to special it. Your ideal piece, what you're doing is you're making this guy, you make this guy, you mega this guy, you mega him, you do Dispater, bring it back, you omega them again. You take 2 cards out of their hand before they're even playing. Say they hand trap you, they're down to 2 cards already, on top of a negate or 2. But we also play Stardust Dragon, so that way it pairs with the Excel Synchro, so you can make an unaffected Synchro on your opponent's turn. And then last, I just gotta explain this guy. We're playing Yazi, Evil Yang Zing, because he can be a board breaker and a combo piece. He's the reason why you're playing Mare in the deck. I'm going to show you a little bit of a why of a combo here, because basically, say you go, you know, you start your speeder play, you get your 3 tuners, you're going 3, 4, 3, 4, and 1. All right, they nib you here. Maybe I can actually show you a 1 right here. Yeah, you nib you here. You're like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Anyways, someone starts Synchron from the grave, tributes. You go trail, which triggers trail. You go, you search your illumination off this guy after you did speeder, so you banish this, make this level 7, you make this guy, Yazi, you pop them in their Nibiru, summon Mare.
Sort it. And then you get all your tokens.
Make your tokens. And then this makes Librarian, you have Jet in the grave, you make your Shaman, and you're just drawing and you're climbing anyways.
That's it. That's crazy. Dan, you're getting the profile, bro. Don't be like that.
I ain't doing it.
All right.
Why you gotta ruin this man's profile? Shut up.
So I can show you the side. I can show you the side deck now. So a lot of it's just board breakers, so nothing too crazy.
Salt.
Nothing too spicy here. Evenly matched. Twin Twisters. I like this card. It's great for decks that need to play in the main phase. Plus, it's a discard outlet for your junk Synchron, so you can put a level 2 in grave.
Yeah. Put in a free card in grave.
Yeah.
Nice.
This card I never actually got to play today. It never came up, but it's actually really good, I promise. Because...
Oh, we know about your
you know what this guy does. But it's even better because she can also be a combo piece. You normally summon Stardust Synchron after Speeder.
It is 1.
Yeah.
1 more word.
And then Dark Ruler.
Yep.
Good card.
Sprite was very popular today.
And the only thing that really, you know, everything's for going second, mostly going first is this just a slow package here. Usually just that and that, because you're drawing a bunch of cards off Librarian. You don't want to brick your hand with like too many tech cards. So you're just gonna see, you're gonna eventually see one of these plus your regular full board. So that usually does the trick.
Alrighty. Thank you for the profile. Any shouts out, any favors, anything good?
Yeah, just 2 shout outs. Shout out to my local store, Frontline Games. We do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals there, so I've been practicing a lot. And then shout out to 037 Wolf, a YouTube channel. He actually helped build a Discord community for this. Yeah, you know he's all about. Honestly, the reason why we even have the deck where we are right now. So yeah, shout outs.
All right, thank you.